Yeah. Yeah.
Hello.
How's it going? We're back.
Back again.
Indeed. Got
Okay, cool.
got a hot one. We going to record these?
No. What is up with
Yeah,
this?
we got mic issues.
It's picking up. It's not. Oh, it's muted it. There it is.
Muted.
Fucking muted. Isaiah fucking with our stream setup.
Dude, he needs to get his
Sweet
own.
Jesus.
Just
No, we just have to.
Needs to get his own.
Just have to show him the way.
He's adding horrible content to our.
Hey man,
he's playing formats that nobody's ever.
It's the
heard
hot
of.
new thing. All right. Anywho, welcome back to F&M at Take Action.
Yeah, we got the return of a local legend and
Yeah, our old
classic like just kind of grudge match here.
Yeah, for sure.
These players do not like each other very much.
I mean, in a friendly kind of way, mostly.
Yeah.
All right, so we got Wes playing Burn. That's what Wes does. He'll get along with Carmel if he ends up playing again around Carmel.
Yeah.
Yeah, Isaiah's playing some wacky food stuff. You know, doing wacky stuff like Isaiah likes. And you know, food can fuck up Burn.
I think it's kind of weird to play this card on turn one.
It's weird. Sometimes you should, sometimes you shouldn't. I can't remember how many symbols he has in his deck. And that's the deciding factor, really. And how desperate you are for the piece it can go find. That's definitely a big thing. But it's not always a turn one thing. That is absolutely sure. It is not a snap turn one. It can bone you for sure. All right, pretty...
Wes hasn't played in a while. He probably hasn't seen a lot of these food decks.
No, probably has not, actually. This is going to be pretty new to him.
Yeah. Curious to see what he can do against a deck that makes unlimited food.
Well, I mean, we played this match a couple weeks ago, and Burn can still get there. I mean, it can still just... Huh? When I played you did. Yeah, when you were playing Burn
okay.
a few weeks ago. Shit has to line up still. Like, it's a little funky.
Like everything else. Oh, that's a good one.
That is a good one. That's a frustrating one. Goblin Guide trigger. Free value.
Free cards for Isaiah.
Woohoo! Yeah. That's what the modern format's all about, don't you know? Free cards. All right. Stick to...
It's so weird to play lead with that card.
You should type in the Twitch thing. I still haven't had a chance to get this taken care of. There we go. All right, so he's going to be making... Oh, okay. Made a food. Pitch the cat, make food. Probably going to sack the food or animate the cat. Chump block this guy. Or no, I guess it's his turn. Okay, there we go.
This is going to be really hard for Burn to beat.
That guy is absolutely...
I don't think there were cats involved all that much when you and I played each other. And
I just didn't see him.
Yeah.
The cats were there, but yeah, the matches just were shit variants. But yeah, the cat's a big deal. I would think that's why I was so miffed when we played, because this should be a pretty decent match for food. But yeah, you know, Magic doesn't like me very much. But you know, still.
Yeah, why aren't you here? What are you doing?
Yeah. WTF,
yeah,
Lord of Salt.
The Wizards announcement got him motivated to play cards.
Yeah, so our old grinding mate should hopefully be out here playing some fucking cards again. As often as you can.
So does Wes have an answer for this 3/3?
I do not
I
know.
feel like that'd be important. This cat's gonna be so annoying.
He's got a skewer. So we might just have to jam a skewer, which would feel awful, but you know.
Can he jam a skewer?
Yeah, he's got mana.
Okay.
Yeah, he can do it.
Yeah,
It's not going to feel good, but I definitely think that he needs to. Or else he's losing a lot of damage he cannot lose. He's definitely got to get that thing off the table. Yeah, 2 cookbooks. Luckily, can we see Isaiah's hand? He does not have the oval chase. Until he gets the oval chase, Wes has a window.
I like how I made fun of his dome just moments before this match, and it's the first time we've ever been able to see Isaiah's hand on
Right?
stream.
Yeah.
So, sometimes criticizing people works out well.
I mean, sometimes it's just downright fucking necessary. All right, so we...
Okay, so he makes 2 foods and blows up the 2-2.
Yep. Get that value in. Oh, okay. Well, now he's making all the food in the world. Now that's going to be frustrating.
Yeah. Maybe he'll get some value in the fact that Isaiah's going to go down land.
Yeah. That is going to be huge.
Just playing this on turn 1. You
that's the downside.
You're making no dudes.
Yeah. No, it's
you're
not.
Saying you're probably making no dudes. I'm not in love with playing this on turn 1.
No. It does not feel the best.
Actually, that's not even fair. Like, I hate playing this on turn 1. What did you just grab there?
You were just looking at Saga.
I mean, what?
Oh, what did he grab? It's the oven.
Oh, okay.
So.
Meh.
Well, that's really good for him in this match. Because now he can just cycle the cat.
Yeah. I mean, it's...
Yeah. He is down land, which seems fucking terrible.
I mean, this goblin guy's not even good anymore. It's just... got cats. I assume he's got another land.
I would hope so. Let's see if we can see. He hasn't put it down yet. No, yeah, he does. Sulphurous Springs. Oh, he's got plenty of lands. And he's got the Oni-Cult.
I was so curious why he led on the shitty land. Is it okay to call it the shitty land? I'm going to call it the shitty land.
I mean, I've been considering going down copies in mine. All right.
I mean, it's a really good card. It is one of the better cards in Modern, but like as a land, it sucks.
Yeah, no, it is not the best land at all.
It's okay on turn 2, just not on turn 1.
All right, so there's the Oni-Cult thingy. He's going to sack the food. That also gained some life too. So yeah, this is pretty good for him here. I think he's out of the woods mostly.
Yeah, Wes has got like nothing going on over here. He's thinking about a sideboard right now.
Oh, and just lands in hand? Yeah. He's in a rough spot.
Yeah, at least they are lands that turn into cards, but...
Swift Spear, then suspend the old Rift Bolt.
Seems like a good play.
Yeah. Seems like the only thing to do here, so... No, he's not.
Not yet. I mean, he's got combat.
Yeah.
He's thinking about. I don't know that combat does a whole lot. Gets in like 1.
It doesn't even get in 1. Well, yeah, it gets in 1. Yeah. No, it doesn't even get him. He's got a token from the Oni-Cult thing. He doesn't get him anything.
Right, but he still has to do this, right? I mean, like, just to keep pressure on. So just to stay even, he has to.
Yeah.
Oh, a token from... What is this token?
From the Oni-Cult Anvil.
What does it make? 1/1?
It's a 1/1.
Okay.
It's a 1/1 construct, yeah.
Sure.
So, no combat. Damage getting through. Sack the food. Drain.
Yeah.
Do the thing. And what really is gross is now... Just click X. Yeah, that was a misclick. Okay. Now the squirrel is going to get astronomically ginormous and be a creature that he just can't ever get through.
Sure. Can he cast the squirrel?
Yeah, it's only 1 black.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was green for some reason.
It's a hybrid black-green.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Make 2 food. That is such a stupid interaction. That dumb little pilot chick finally got a place to shine.
I know they're ending the game, but why would that ever... Like, he has it in his graveyard. Like, that doesn't happen, right? It just always comes back.
It does. I think West just went ahead and said, hurriedly conceded.
Didn't see what you're talking about, Micah, maybe.
No, I think
your brother.
I think they just played the turn fast. He didn't draw it off of the guide. I think he just snapped right into his next turn. All right. Let's see.
Watch out for those wrist snap draws.
All right, so Wes is Sideboard should have some decent artifact removal, but probably not enough. If this was from when he was playing before, Skullcrack looks good here. Probably not enough, though. He needs the new Roiling Vortex thing. That's what he really needs.
Yeah, he's looking at his main to see what's bad first, and I have always kind of liked that.
Oh, yeah, no, that is definitely the right thing to do. Isaiah's bringing in Shadow Spear and a Welding Jar. And what is he cutting? 2 Mayhem Devils? Yeah, I like that. Alright, so...
Wait, what is it?
I
guess you're figuring he's on the draw.
Yeah.
I don't really love this though. I'm gonna be honest.
The skewers, what's he bringing in here?
I don't love the
smash, wear tear. Yeah.
This looks good to me.
It's the best he's got. He really does need just something to lock down life gain completely. He really needs Rolling Vortex, but I don't think he's been around since that card was printed.
It's so difficult, though, to have to sit on that damn thing the entire game. Like,
no, it is. You do have to pay 1 mana into it every time, right? Per turn. Yeah.
I mean, it does deal 1 damage to your opponent every turn, so like you get a... Yeah, but you just have to sit on it, and that sucks.
No, I don't think these 4 artifact removal spells are going to be enough. So he's going to have a fire hand. And Isaiah's going to have to stumble. Which you can, for sure.
I mean, he's going to be on the play, and Isaiah had basically the perfect...
No, he had a great setup.
He had the nuts there, and he even hit lands on every fucking Goblin Guide trigger.
Yep, for sure.
Minus that last one.
So. Now, this could easily... Being on the play in this situation is huge. Especially if Wes ends up with a Skullcrack and a Smash. A Skullcrack and a Smash would be fantastic here.
Oh, yeah.
On the play, that would just get there. All right. Boros Charm Guide.
It's a pretty lackluster hand for Isaiah, I think. 1 land.
Is that Neonate?
It's Neonate, which he cannot cast.
Yeah. I see a Neonate in there. I don't know how I feel about that.
I'm sure that's for the Derp.
Yeah, it's just a 1 mana discard outlet, but the card just sucks so much outside of that
Fuck a duck.
I would rather have some other discard outlet.
I mean, it's
fine.
I mean, they're all just like not good because you want cheap ones, and so like they're all good. It's just they all look weird in the deck.
No, they all look awkward.
Play to make
that one
Asmo. Fuck a card. Like
there's plenty of 2-drop things that I think are better than that 1-drop thing. Because that's literally all it's doing is just being a 1 mana discard.
But like it is a 1-drop thing as opposed to a 2-drop thing.
Sure, I know the relevance of that. I know. I'm just talking about the just.
Yeah, and is it free when you discard something?
No, you have to pay for it.
Okay, so and it's 1 mana.
It's 1 mana.
Okay, so the like if it's a 2 mana thing, then you have to have 3 mana before you.
Right. So my thing about that is you're spending the early turn setting everything up anyway.
Yeah.
So you're not really like there's not really a need to get it out like turn 2 because you're not going to have food to make it good turn 2. So that's why I've opted for discard outlets that are
doing your own anyway. You've got the cookbook.
Yeah, like you need just a little bit extra. Currently, I've got Seasoned Pyromancer in mine, and I'm currently also trying the Cathartic Pyre from Midnight Hunt, the burn spell that hits creatures or walkers, and then you can choose to loot. I'm trying that in mine, and that's felt pretty good so far.
Okay.
But yeah, you don't have to. There's no big reason to try to jam Asmo turn 2 or turn 1. Like it just doesn't. It's not doing anything except getting killed. That's all that's going to happen there. I realized that very quickly in my playing of food. All right, Isaiah's mulliganing down to 5. Looks like he's got a key piece, so he's got a couple key pieces. That matters.
Let's see if he starts with the Saga again.
Yeah, 5-land hand, I definitely would not do that because he has no need to because he's got the 2 pieces he needs to search for already, so he should not do that.
Right. I mean, I don't think he should have.
Sure, yeah. No, I'm just saying, like, if you desperately need one of those pieces, then you want to make it happen as soon as possible. But if you have the pieces, then it's absolutely not correct to lead with it. Guide and that thing.
And that's a huge difference. I mean, just not hitting lands.
Oh yeah.
Compared to last game where it was just a land every time. That can make a huge
now
difference.
This game I think is
kind of curious to see if any graveyard hate over here for Wes.
No, and that would have been. He did not bring any in.
Or I mean, any artifact hate. I guess.
Not yet. Not yet. He's got
very land heavy again.
He's got Rift Bolt. He's got Lava Spike. He's got good damage, but he does not have any hate.
I'm not really a fan of any deck where I have to play less than 24 lands.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Except for Living End. That's fine, because it's got cyclers.
Right. Yeah, you always hit what you need.
Yeah.
All right. So there's that. Yeah, that is a clunky hand. Well, it's not. He's got his pieces, but these pieces don't matter as much.
He's got pieces that don't really go together.
Yeah, he's got the Oni-Cult, but he has no way to consistently make food in a good way for a long period, so that's going to be problematic.
Yeah,
he's going to start discarding.
Going to be actual cards, right?
Yeah, exactly, and that's a huge deal. That issue is why I'm actually considering playing in my food deck one of the cards that I have not liked at all, and that's Unmarked Grave. Just as a one-of, just to make goddamn sure that I can have that stupid Daredevil in my hand. What do you think
of this? He discards a card to sack the food to make a 1/1.
I think where he's at is probably what he feels like he has to do.
If Wes has the 3 to you card, it's kind of...
Yeah, now that he has...
not ideal, right?
No, it's not.
Just kind of...
You should have done it at instant speed. Well, you can't... I don't... Actually, you know what? I think that anvil thing only triggers on your turn.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
So...
Yeah, still
which is why... No, it's... I mean, he went down to 5, so he's definitely in a bad spot this match. Well, that'll help.
Squirrel looks good. See how aggressive Wes wants to be with what he's got left here.
Suspend that. Still land heavy. Damn.
Yeah.
He's just going for it. So the thing that is annoying is that Oni-Cult Anvil, I think, does gain you 1 life.
Okay.
Yeah. And that might be... That might help upset this.
Just enough.
Yeah. So Isaiah's got Deadly Dispute in hand. So I feel like he'll...
Deadly Dispute?
Yeah. Couldn't do it in the sequence that I was thinking of. But so that's still going to trigger the Oni-Cult Anvil. Yeah, it makes a treasure, and it draws 2 cards. It would have been nice if he could have got the squirrel down first, but he didn't have the mana for that. And then get the squirrel down. That way he can still make a food and sack it to the anvil to trigger the squirrel to trade with the guide. Still no... Oh, that's good. And all this nonsense. With what Wes has in hand, this is going to be hard to get through.
Yeah, this would...
Where is he going to put this thing? I'd probably mop up the squirrel.
A shatter effect would be good here.
Yeah. You can only make the squirrel a 3/3, so hit the squirrel, I think. That thing's going to catch up and murder him so fast. Yep, sack it in response for food. I love instant speed sack outlets for that. It always feels great. Ugh. Alright. Well, I don't think he's going to get this one.
No, wear tear off the top would have been nice. Get a nice little 2 for 1, you know. But I agree.
Oof.
Isaiah's going to be able to start making tokens,
Yeah.
and the tokens are going to be...
And every time he makes a token, it's 1 life gain, so that's huge. Yeah, I think Wes is building it here. If he weren't so damn land heavy, he would have been in better shape, but
Yeah, I mean... Come on, Wes. Good players draw, like, fewer lands when they play burn.
right.
You should know better.
All right, so
I'm sure back in your prime, you didn't draw this many lands.
right, back in the day. Fucking rube. Stop playing Magic, and this is what happens, man. You see, punished. All right, so
Yeah, and he's also got Shadow Spear in hand. He's gonna be...
yeah, oh yeah. This is
he's
just over. This is over. And it was a hand that he could have punched through if he would have seen the right cards. It absolutely was. A hand of Isaiah's that he could have punched through, that is.
Yeah, I think the problem with this matchup is like your 1 mana creatures don't really get you the value that you normally get out of them.
No, because they put so many dumb, just stupid things in the way.
Yeah, the Eidolon's the only one that really has text in this matchup. And
for sure.
We didn't look at the draw, but we did see him go straight from the library to the battlefield with that land.
He's picking it up.
Another land.
Oh, damn, man. There's something.
Yeah, Weird Terror would have been late.
Yeah, no, I think
that was like 4 spells to like 9 lands or something. Like,
yeah, it was rough.
Really bizarre
it was rough.
for a deck that didn't play that many. So.
Yeah. So
rough return. Welcome back, Wes Williamson.
Yeah, welcome to the state of modern.
Yeah, and hey, Wes, if you end up watching the VOD on this, man, like, I don't know, like if you said you haven't played in a while, so you're probably not that in tune with modern, but like, this is like an awful matchup for you just in general, and we knew that going into it, but I wanted to get you on because I figured you were going to lose. And if I would have waited, then it's hard to make the argument to put you on. When you're
right,
losing, so.
right.
All right, we're back for round 2. You're good to go.
And here we are. We've got Tommy D representing Take Action crew and versus Little Hume.
Yeah, Little Hume working on a brew. It's slightly budget. Definitely has some cantrips that we don't love.
Right. It is an archetype that I think should have been explored more by now in the format. It's a snow control, and I think it's got the right cards.
So I don't. He's got Telling Time in his deck, which seems just clunky as fuck.
I know you hate
Modern.
Telling Time. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's a 2 mana 1-for-1s.
Well,
cantrips is not where I want to be, but he's got this 3 mana one that's like you look at the top so many cards and you reveal all the snow things and put them. Really good. Less good with Telling Time because Telling Time is not a hit.
Yeah, well, and it's also a sorcery as well, I think.
Yeah,
and that's not really what you want to be doing.
Yeah, but
as a control deck.
3 mana, if you can cut all the non-snow things out of your deck to where the only non-hits are itself, then.
So I just had a thought. Perhaps the trick to snow is it's just not Sultai.
Oh yeah, I mean, I asked what he was playing. He said snow.
I would have to say,
I was like what snow? Like what? And he's like, oh, Sultai. Like it was like clearly.
I think
obvious.
it's banned.
Is this a mulligan to 4?
Oh my god.
Ugh.
That's rough.
So Tommy gets game 1.
Yeah.
That's normally how that goes.
I think that maybe snow could be Bant or Temur. Probably make more sense.
Yeah, sure. I think all those are good. I think it has to be blue-green base, and then
because
whatever other color you want to play with it is fine.
Well, I think white or red are both better than black because all that you get in black is the sweeper.
Yeah, the sweeper is cool.
The sweeper's good,
Sweeper's good.
but for red, you get a shit ton of targeted removal. And for white, you get decent auras, and you get to play Teferi.
Yeah, with red you get Scred. And,
and the new one, Frostbite. Like, there's...
Yeah.
Well, that one's only a shock, so... But yeah. I do think that snow should be explored, and I like seeing anybody explore something that they've made the space for. Because Wizards has set out to make space for snow as an archetype. And I appreciate anybody trying to explore that space.
I think that they're probably still a couple cards short of
it being they probably are,
viable,
yeah.
But I still appreciate Micah trying to make
the one thing that I think I mentioned to him the other day that I think should be in his deck would be the 2-mana enchantment that makes a Merit Lage, and you scry one every time a snowland or a snow permanent comes in. I feel like, I mean, yeah, it's only scrying, but like the inevitability and the selection seems pretty fucking good. And you end up with a 2020 indestructible.
The only problem with that, it's the same reason that I don't play Search for a Scan anymore, which is it just gets blown up.
Sure, no, it does. It does. But I mean, if they're going to spend, you get more out of that one, I think, than you get out of Search.
I don't know, because Search turns into a land, which they can't fuck with as
easily. Yeah, but Search, you can get something off of that card immediately if you don't play it on turn 2.
How so?
Because you get a scry when a snow permanent enters.
Okay, so you get a scry?
Yeah. I'm just saying you get something. Like Search, you don't get anything when it comes down. It's just 2 mana.
I don't really consider a scry much of anything.
Honestly. I know you consider it a quarter of a card, and I get that. I'm just saying.
I don't even consider it, like I say quarter of a card, like if you add it on, but the thing is, if there was a card that was like 1 mana scry 4, I wouldn't play that card ever. So
right. No, I understand. I'm just saying that you can get something more out of it.
I mean,
yeah. And of the available snow cards,
I mean, it's the thing.
It's there. I do agree with you.
I do look at modern lists, and people do still play Search for Azcana somehow. They're getting away with it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure they're not winning.
No,
they're winning, or they're not. Their list isn't showing up.
Right. I do not disagree with you, but I'm just putting out the cards that are there, and of the cards that are there, I think why not?
And as we said to begin with, there are a few cards short.
They are. Yeah. Exactly. All right. So Tommy did the usual stuff. Led it with a Darcy, counterspelling some things.
Get that out of here, motherfucker. Yeah, this is so here's the thing. The thing I appreciate about his deck is you said he gets a sweeper. I haven't seen people play this. Like, of all the snow cards, this sweeper has seen like no play.
I know, and it's really good. It's the best thing in black. I
appreciate that he's like, you know what, I'm fucking going for it.
Yeah,
like that's really cool.
It is the best thing in black. Tommy's got to look at this thing.
It kind of reminds me of Mutilate.
It's very much the same thing.
Another card that never got its like just deserve.
Yeah. So playing a 1/2 for 1. It's not a card you really want to play, but you know what? It's not like the worst thing to do.
Is this the 1/2 for 1?
It is. It's a 1/2 for 1 that you pay 1 snow. Look at the top card.
Oh.
And
I thought that this was the one. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a good card. Is he playing the 1/3?
Which one's the 1/3?
The 1/3 is the one where you can turn your snowlands into dudes.
No.
That thing can just flat out murder a motherfucker.
So there's that, and there's also a card that I thought was actually cool after I bought a box of Kaldheim, and I forgot about a lot of the set. There's an 04 for 2 that just lets you tap and sack it to give something -X for each snow permanent you control. Mm. And like, that card doesn't look sexy, but when you really think about it, like...
No, that's good.
It can fucking murder anything, and it blocks for days. Like, that card seems okay.
You block one thing, and before damage, you kill the other
exactly.
thing.
Like,
no, that's really good. I did not know that was a card.
No, I went through the box, and I'm like, holy shit, this card seems fucking alright.
Yeah, the only problem with it is, it's hard to get excited about 04s that don't draw you a card.
No, for sure. For sure. I get it.
Wall of Roots, where you get, like, mana off of it.
Well, the other thing that sucks for Micah is I know he does not have scrying sheets, and he should have scrying sheets.
Which, Micah, hit me up. I got you covered, man. I got scrying sheets for days.
For sure. Yeah, there's the Murktide coming down.
Like, dude, like I hate your cantrips, and he's like, wow, I can't afford the good can. I'm like, dude, Opt is free. Opt is like fucking
yeah,
free.
no, it's been printed.
Every set,
it was
man.
so excited when it was printed, and then now it's like, oh, it's been printed in every fucking set.
Yeah.
So yeah, whatever.
Like the old school ones are probably still.
All right. So
little
Tommy's got the Murktide down. Oh, that's the Ascendant thing, which I do like that card. That's a really cool card.
That's what?
The figure, or is it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. No, he would have responded if that was. Goddamn, all these alternate arts. I thought it was the figure Destiny Snow guy.
Okay.
Darcy. Micah doesn't have much going on. Nope, I didn't even get to see his hand.
He's picking it up.
All right. So, that's,
Not like this, Micah. Not like this.
right.
Yeah, the mulligan to 4.
That's fucking awful.
Did not. Okay.
I'm honestly surprised he lasted that long.
This is weird. I'm seeing he's bringing in remands and like, that's weird, right?
Ley lines? Are you bringing in ley lines, Micah, just because of Murktide? Don't do that.
Oh,
don't do that, Micah.
These Humes in their ley lines. I'm saying that historically, this family just is overly in love.
Hating on Graves just for that remand is one thing, but hating on his graveyard because of Murktide.
Remand is good.
Don't do that. Don't hate on graveyard because of Murktide. It's not gonna line up.
Yeah, it won't be in his opening hand. He'll draw all the copies.
Yeah, and it just
Telling
won't.
time's a good cut.
It won't do anything. Yeah, but it needs the cantrips.
The thing is, he has cantrips. The snakes. He has the best 2-mana cantrip in the game. The snake. You know what? The more I think about the snake, I thought like, if I had a deck that if I had a deck that I felt could very rarely turn on Death Touch, I still like the snake.
Yeah.
You know
dude, yeah.
It's, and if it was just like, there are a lot of 1/1s that draw a card, but this one has flash.
And flying.
Flash and flying. Like, and the flash is what gets me. Like, to me, that's just a good card.
It is just a good card.
Like, for a control deck, like, you just don't, like, it's just something to do on their turn. Like, you know what? Here's a fucking
all this graveyard.
Card.
Damn, dude. He brought in Soul-Guide Lanterns, too.
Oh
Micah. This isn't a graveyard deck.
Soul-Guide Lantern is a horrible card in this matchup. You want... So the card looks like Relic of Progenitus, but it is not Relic of Progenitus.
No.
Like, you have to exile the whole thing, and so you have to time it right.
Well, so
like, Relic of Progenitus is actually really good in this matchup, I think. You can chip away at the
Sure.
graveyard.
Well, that's what you need. Well, so by that, yeah, I don't know. I think just bringing in graveyard hate against control decks that kind of use the graveyard is just never really the right idea.
And honestly, what this is just an experience for Lil Hume. Like, he doesn't play control.
Yeah.
And like he didn't realize, like, a lot of times when I'm playing control, like in this matchup, like maybe I'm like relying less on things that kill Murktide, and I'm just more on
countering the Murktide.
Like, let's just never let this thing be in play.
Yeah, that's the power of blue. That's what it gets.
Yeah.
That's
like you can switch to that kind of strategy, or like maybe you have to use your sweepers to get it off the table.
Yeah.
In game one,
what would be sweet to see come out of his
more.
sideboard would be fucking Mystical Dispute. That would be sweet.
Which, by the way, I'm all in on Mystical Dispute, and I think you should be too as a store. Just like, I'm gonna buy all the copies of that card.
Yeah.
Because I have a feeling this is that card. Like, right now, it's like $2 for an uncommon, and I have a feeling that's the card that, like, if you play blue, you play like 3 copies in your sideboard. Like every fucking deck, and it's good. You bring it in all the time, and like, it's not good like only against control decks. There are other decks that play blue that's good against.
For sure.
And, like, I feel like I need to buy all the copies because it's one of those things. If I play a different deck, I have to pull all the copies out of one sideboard and put in another.
No, that's definitely, it's a card that's like one. It's gonna get better with age. For sure. Blue is always dominant in the game.
Revelation, the green 3-drop sorcery.
I think it is.
He is playing it. Yeah. If that's what you're talking about.
I'm pretty sure it is.
The only problem is he's playing shit like Telling Time in his deck, which is not going to be.
See, Glacial Revelation to me, that's what leans me towards a Bant. So you can have to fairy and give instant speed. So you don't have to tap out
Yep.
for it, you know?
Sure.
Or with red, if you did Temur, you'd have enough like low mana interaction to be okay with tapping out for it on turn 4. You know?
I love Sultai as a color combination, but
Oh, yeah, so do I. Don't get me wrong.
It's actually, like, as far as playing control, it's my favorite color combination. Like, I think 3-way color
Trigger on the snake, draw a card.
Like, you have to have a reason to do it. Because,
yeah.
like, in both ways. Because, like, blue-white control is good. Blue-black control is good. So you have to have a reason to add the green to your deck. And
For sure.
a lot of times, just a snake is not enough, you know?
No. But there's a lot of good shit green gives you. I mean, green is the best supplementary color.
One thing I will say about Micah's deck, though, is this snake will always have Death Touch.
Yeah.
in this deck, it'll always have Death Touch.
Tommy got game 1, right?
Yeah, we're horrible at...
Yeah,
Mike, I know this was your suggestion to put the games.
You got the active
we're
keyboard.
terrible at it, but
We're working on it.
for
We're
you.
working on it.
No.
We got a little rusty with a few weeks off. We're getting back at it.
We were better last week. I had a long work week, man. I put in fucking 60 hours this week.
All right, so what does Tommy got? He got the old Turbogoyf.
Yeah, I said it. I asked
Holding
him
up
why
a
telling
Spell
time he said that
Pierce.
he's poor and cannot
Spell
afford good
Pierce.
cantrips,
Bam.
And then I reminded him that Opt was basically a free card. You can buy like 1 million copies for $1, and he had no response. So yeah, I think he was just like, you know, he was putting this deck together with his trade binder. He didn't have Ops or anything. Which, who doesn't have Ops? Come on.
Yeah, by now.
I'm gonna bring him like 10 copies of Opt next week.
Yeah.
Get him out of my house.
And that thing, which does nothing now. That card is not going to do anything.
I mean, if he cracks it right now.
Yeah, you have to crack it right now. You can't really, because if he just has a Murktide, you can't respond to him paying the cost. So
the really bad thing is he got rid of a creature, and with
Murktide
you
gets
actually
better
want to
for
get rid of
instant
this Spell
sorceries.
Pierce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Micah, why the shit did you bring that in?
Lil Hune, you're like one of my favorite players, man. But like, I just can't get on board with shit like this, man.
Yeah.
How stupidly good is this card, really? I mean,
Oh, it's
God.
It's great. It's pretty good. All right.
Well,
Okay.
here's my thing with Micah is there are 2 things you can do with this artifact you have in play, right? And like, I feel like do one of them.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, if you're gonna draw a card, draw the fucking card.
Right.
You know, and if you've decided that you're okay with him resolving Murktide, then draw the fucking card. You know.
Dash and a monkey.
Okay, well that's probably gonna be good.
Draw
enough.
some shit out of
He
Micah's
does have
hand.
Dismember.
He does.
Yeah, fuck it.
He got a big ass dude. He probably should have cast last turn.
Yeah, he should have.
'Cause he
afraid of
coulda-
a counterspell, maybe.
I don't know, but he should have cast it.
Okay.
Because I actually like the
He-
card that's in his hand.
He what's he keeping the Dismember for? Does he think it's going to kill a Murktide?
I don't know. I guess so.
I'd be more afraid of the monkey than the Murktide.
Yeah, no. Dude, play the Treefolk thing. It's a good card.
He's playing around the Murktide this entire game, and he's going to die to him.
Dude, he needs to jam this Treefolk thing. You remember that thing from Modern
Oh,
Horizons
yeah.
1?
Oh, it's really good.
Yeah, it's
really
solid.
good.
Yeah, jam this motherfucker.
He's
It's
going
probably
for
going to
it.
get counterspell, but jam it anyway. You got to. You can't fuck around. Whoop. And counterspell. It's all right. It's all right.
Does this thing come back?
No, that one does not. Yeah, I do agree that he needs to just get rid of this graveyard so Tommy doesn't just Murktide.
He should play the Kraken.
He does. He does play the
He
Kraken.
plays the Kraken.
He did play the Kraken.
Okay, I didn't see it when I was going through his deck.
Dismember the monkey. Yeah, he may have changed it. He did play the Kraken.
See, this is just weird to me because last turn was a better turn.
Yeah, it was.
You could have beat Spell Pierce last turn.
Yeah. Yeah, he could have.
Oh, this is just bad sequencing, Micah. I'm not okay with it. Do something with the goddamn artifact you have in play. It's doing nothing right now.
Yeah. There you go.
Yes,
Draw a card.
Yes.
Yep. No, yeah, he's just drawing a card, Tommy.
I bet it was a land.
It was a land.
Yeah.
Oh, and here's this frost auger thingy.
Why would you counter it? You could just steal it.
Yeah, I would have stole that. I would have stole that for sure.
What the fuck, Tommy?
He's just excited.
Yeah,
He just knows he's gonna buy
like,
the-
you're out of cards. Ma.
Yeah, he's just wrecking this fool now.
I'm gonna point that out to him though. Like seriously, why would you counter a card that you could just steal? That's somebody who has not cast enough copies of Archmage's Charm.
Yeah. Hey, here's this thing.
This is a good card.
Does it give him stuff to not die? That's the question. Is he going to fucking die?
Oh,
He
guess
gets-
what it hit.
He gets a lot.
It hit a telling time, which is nothing. See that? This
No, it got him.
To me, this card should hit 4 to 5 cards
Yeah.
every time, and because he's playing stuff
Well,
like
it hit
telling
four.
time,
It hit 4 cards.
it should hit 5.
Yeah, no, I
Because it
agree.
hits lands too. It should hit 5. What is this one that's in play? Is this the one that
The figure is Destiny
Yeah.
guy, the
Yeah, it's a
level
good
up
card.
guy.
It's a
It
good
is a good card. I think that's the best thing Snow got. I think that thing's sweet. I love those cards. That's
Yeah,
the
I know
reason.
you love them more than like most people like on this planet.
Oh, I know. Well, most of them, the ones since Figure, have not been good until that one. That's the
Yeah.
best one they've done since Figure.
Yeah, I had that in that league. I don't remember what set that was, but
Yep. Level up. Not level up.
let's put a counter on there, man.
Dude, those things are so hard to represent.
Yeah,
They are.
1, 2, 3. Remember what it's called?
Yeah, Ascendant Spirit. He's got the Narfi down. All right. Shit. He might be turning this around maybe a little bit. He's starting to get a board.
If you can go off of the Ascendant Spirit, so the one that he leveled up is a 2/3,
Okay.
and he can pay 3 snow to.
And he
turn
can
it
level
into
up the
a
other
4/4.
one.
Yeah. And then for 4 snow, he can put 2/1/1 counters on it to make it a 6/6, and it becomes an angel.
Tommy just showed us another Ragavan in his hand because he can't handle his cards. You should radio Micah to represent the spirits. Just use a dice on what he's paid.
Well,
I guess.
Can you put dice to show your level ups 1 through 3?
Cool.
Thank you.
Level up the other one? Nope. Telling time.
Oh God, the old telling.
Hey
time.
man, you know I got a soft spot for telling time, but I do know that it's modern's not the
Yeah,
place
but
for
the
it
problem
now.
is he's looking at these 3 cards and they're terrible, and he's like got to put one of them. He's got to draw one of them,
Right.
which has always been my problem with the card. I mean, it's fine. Like I don't like paying 2 mana to draw 1 card. That's
No, I know.
always been
Yeah,
my
yeah,
problem
yeah,
with
for
Telling
sure.
Time. And we've had the conversation. a million
We have,
times.
we
don't
have.
really need to go over it, but I do think that he could just kind of go all in on these Ascendant Spirits. And
No, he
Tommy
can.
Doesn't have
Well, he's got
a
Narfi in the
whole lot
graveyard that he can't. Tommy can't say shit about the Narfi.
Oh, okay, so he is playing the Dead Snow favorite.
Yeah. I mean, why, dude? Narfi's dope.
Oh, he's also got a Death Touch Snake at the ready. It's looking pretty good for Micah right now.
Yeah, I think he may. I think he may have turned this around.
I like getting this. Like, it starts drawing cards once you get it to the last level. I
Yeah.
did have one of these in whatever league this was, and I do remember that being
Yeah.
positive.
So he can Narfi and Snake here. So I think he's in pretty good shape. Because Narfi's only 3 and the Snake is 2. So I love Snow, dude.
It's fun.
What is that?
This is.
Is that the cleave thing?
Yes, this is for 1 mana. You can
Counter a thing from a
something
graveyard?
No, counter something that wasn't cast from hand.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought that. I actually was thinking about that the other day. Like, I'm surprised it's not played more Commander decks, right? If you play blue, like, it seems like something.
Yeah, I think Micah turned this around. I think he's in great shape here.
Yeah.
I think he is in great shape. With the Codal, with the Narfies, with the Spirits.
Do you just go for it? Like at some point, you got to level this thing up, right?
Yeah. And he got plenty of mana, so that turns into its third or its second level.
Yep. So it's a 4/4 now.
4/4, so just a 4/4. Oh, here's this guy. This is the only card that I don't know. The cards.
I don't know what this one is.
It's one of the double-sided cards. It untaps your snow stuff.
Okay.
I think. Like, I don't know. Tommy's giving it up.
Okay. Rolling
Yeah.
game 3.
Nice. Good turnaround by Micah. Yeah, I really think that he just needs to clean up some of the just glue cards in the deck. Like, the main cards that matter for Snow are good. He just needs to figure out the filler to glue it all together.
If I was to play this deck, I would play as a true control deck. The only creatures that would probably be in it are the snakes and the Kraken.
See, I don't know. You could also... The thing is, though, you could just do Narfi, too.
Yeah.
Because Narfi reanimates himself out of the grave for only 3 mana. Krakens can get countered and never come back.
If that's the case, I don't ever want to cast Narfi. So I would need some kind of looting effect.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's what's beautiful. It's just options. You could because I don't know. You could also just play just the Ascendant Spirits.
Yeah.
Also as a control deck and just do that because those things are efficient too. There's a lot of options for today. There's a lot of play to it.
Yeah, John and I have had several debates. He loves telling time, like just loves it, and there have been many discussions. I mean, what it does is good, just not good for 2 mana and modern, right? And every time I've cast a card, it's just like I'm looking at 3 cards. It's like I want one of these. I don't want to put one on top. And like the fact that you have to kind of sucks sometimes. So that's kind of what the debate is about. I just saw this in the comments from earlier. I didn't notice, but we're going to have the science teacher in the house for 10 o'clock.
Sweet.
Not used to seeing you out this late, man. We're starting to get back into our pre-COVID schedule a little bit. The 10 o'clock is starting to pick up.
It is.
And I think kind of pre-COVID, the 10 o'clock is where it was all at. You know, like the 6 o'clock was kind of like the
warm up.
Yeah, the warm up, you know, like maybe people wanted to go to Chimps and play whatever they got going on, you know, so they'd steal a couple players, or the sun's still out, people want to soak up the sun.
Right.
But 10 o'clock, people were here. We're starting to see a return to that.
Hope so.
The 10 o'clock has been, as the warmer weather has been getting here, man, I see a boom coming.
What is it? So, okay.
All right, you know what? This is the best this card is going to look, John.
What is it?
It was
so
in his opening hand.
Now we catalog. What is it actually going to do?
Well,
what is it going to do?
It basically is surgical extraction on
Murktide.
Yeah. And he's obviously scared as fuck about Murktide. I mean,
clearly, or else he wouldn't have brought it in. Yeah, so we'll see if this actually matters.
And what that tells me is he just doesn't have good answers for it.
Yeah.
I mean, which I saw his deck. He has the destroy a creature, lose 2 life. Like that's a thing.
That's fine. Yeah,
so, But he, as a person, is terrified of Murktide, and so that's why we're seeing this. I wouldn't have brought this. I wouldn't put this fucking card.
No, I wouldn't have either. And this is going to be a good experiment as far as is this going to actually mean anything here? Because Tommy
you've heard me bitch about ley lines before. Everybody has. Everybody knows my feeling. I've made a case for the white one in some decks now. Now with the
specific decks
with the London Mulligan rule. Yeah,
London Mulligan rule and so many pitch cards being played.
Yeah. For that reason, but this black one sucks.
Yeah.
The black one would be better if it did what Rest in Peace does. What just happened here?
Tommy dashed in the monkey.
Oh, and got to cast this thing.
And got to cast that thing, and I think that's actually fine.
Yeah. Tommy, you should play Snow Basics.
I mean, he just
100%. If you played Snow Basics, it'd be better right now. And there's no reason not to.
Oh shit. So this thing is definitely. I mean, I like the aggressive. They just get fucking bodies on the table. Like, just run it, run it out.
I like it. I like it indeed.
I think that was a good call.
And the other thing is, it doesn't die to Micah's sweeper.
Does the snow thing only affect non-snow things?
It only affects non-snow things.
Really?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Dude, that's hilarious. If that's the case,
I'm pretty sure that's true.
Here, you
I can't
should.
remember
You
what it's
should.
called, but I'm pretty sure that was the case with it.
I think it's dead. What is it? I can't remember what the fuck they called. Never mind. He didn't even dash the monkey. That means he's holding up counterspell or draw 2 cards. One of those two. There's MH1.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's why I really like the Sultai idea. Yeah, it is non-snow.
That's funny. Tommy's gonna win off of this fucking Ascendant Spirit.
We can't level it up, so.
No, you can't. But that'd be hilarious if you never had to. And still got there.
Yeah.
And Micah does not have a lot of removal. He should probably have a little bit more removal than he does.
And that is the cool thing about Dead of Winter. Like, just like it's a one-sided sweeper for 3.
No, it is, yeah.
Which is
no,
really
it's
neat.
good.
It's really neat.
All the snow stuff they did was awesome. So much of the Mono Horizon stuff has just been so good. Alright. Land and play tapped. Fetching it into turn. I mean, Tommy just sitting over here with a grip of shit to just say whatever he needs to say about whatever he needs to say something about. God damn it, Tommy. Head to the left.
Lean the other way. Oh,
dude,
okay.
I'm going to make a big old fucking sign that says, lean away from the wall. Please, motherfuckers. You all know.
I'm going to make a criticism of Tommy, and just from what I've seen his play patterns every time we've seen him on, he tends to dash Ragavan more often than I would. Like, there's never like let's just get it in play and try to untap with it. You know, like I feel like he's paying more mana for Ragavan.
I don't know.
A lot of
So
time.
his dash this game was awesome.
No, it
I feel
was,
like
but
after that dash,
I
he
feel
probably
like-
could
I feel
afford
like
it.
I see him dash it constantly.
Yeah. I mean, against a control thing, that is the time to dash it.
Sure.
So, I mean, I think that's fine.
There's a blast from the past. It's a 1-2. As much as I give shit on the ley line, it's actually been pretty decent here.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trade with the 1/1. Don't do that. It's the Infernal thing. Infernal Grasp. Yes. Oh, okay. Oh snap.
Oh wow. So this is totally two guys putting the ball back and forth. I hate using Infernal Grasp on a 1-2.
And hate counterspelling the Infernal Grasp. Yeah.
More removal.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Just the Jorn God of Winter thing. Nope, dismembering. Get that Termagoyf out of here. Fuck you.
This sure reminds me of a classic punt. Remember a Whisperwood Elemental?
Mm-hmm.
I once was playing a standard match, and I played Dragon Lord Dramoka
Yeah.
and targeted my opponent's Whisperwood Elemental. and
Yeah.
Gave it to me. That thing has a sack trigger.
Yeah.
So anyway, what makes
Yeah.
it funnier, he untapped, drew a removal spell, killed it, and I gave it back to him.
Nice. So
we both punted.
that is a card that I really, really like and I've never got to play, and I hope someday.
Whisperwood?
Dude, Whisperwood's so good.
Whisperwood's insane.
It's really good, man. It's such a good
And,
card. And it's never got to be played anywhere, and it's so good.
If it does have a home, John.
Legacy Cube or Vintage Cube?
Vintage Cube.
Yeah.
It is in every Vintage Cube, and it's one of those that like they'll never remove. Like it's just
Yeah.
so good. It works really well in the mono green deck.
Dude, it's such a good fucking card.
Plays
It's
really
just
well
a good
with
card.
that ramp strategy, you know, like because like the problem with those ramp strategies is it's hard to make a case for the mid-range cards.
Sure,
And like
sure.
that's the perfect card. Pump out shit.
Yeah.
You know, you
No,
can
that-
turn into
dude,
other shit and then
Once that card was printed, you can't. If you just look at, if you're a Magic player and an experienced Magic player and an old school Magic player, dude, that card is so good. It's so well designed. It
It's
does
really good.
everything you need it to do across the board. Dashing in Ragavan, dismembering the fucking monkey. I hope dismembering the
that's what
monkey.
he's doing.
Okay, thank you. And here is a bauble that does not a whole lot. So that's one thing that
Sorry to interrupt you here, John, but it is the one thing is the inexperienced Micah as a control player, because you see he's got the snake that
Yeah.
always has death touch.
always has that touch, and he keeps turning it sideways.
He keeps turning it sideways. Like, what are you
Yeah.
doing? What are you doing with your life?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Make your opponent.
Hey, here's this thing.
Oh, this thing won the game last time.
Yeah, I think it's going to win the game again because that's all really fucking good.
Well, it hit a telling time again. Ugh.
Only hit 3 this
only
time.
hit 3 this time. 3 mana draw 3 is not a terrible card.
No, it's I mean, it's pretty good.
No, my bitch was it.
Stop turning sideways,
it's like,
Micah.
I feel like it should always draw 4. Like always draw.
No,
4.
I agree with you. If I were to build a snow deck, it would always draw 4.
I mean, really, it would draw 4 as the low end. Like it should draw 5 most of the time, and sometimes draw like you just get 6 cards.
Yeah. Yeah, I do not disagree. Bolton the Ascendant Spirit. And Glare
They
on
need
the
to make
right side
cycling
is...
Snowlands. That would just really. Oh God, could you imagine, John?
Oh, dude, it would be nuts. So the next thing I want is fucking deserts, dude.
This is what's hilarious. Is that card is like so good for Micah for little Hume, and like
Yeah.
Tommy gets it, it's like that's just unplayable.
Yeah.
Make the case, man. Tommy, you should be playing Snow Basics, man.
Narfi, counterspell. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. that's
Don't turn
just-
the goddamn snake sideways, Micah.
Yeah,
Don't do it. Leave it alone. So it's not it is the Ascendant Spirit. No, quit it. Yes, Jesus Christ. Don't turn it sideways. Stop it. No.
You're a 7, dude.
No.
You're a 7.
God damn it. Leave it alone.
All right.
We got there.
There's applause in the house. I'm really happy about this. I'm really happy. We saw this from Carmel last week, man. Like he lost a match because he just couldn't help himself.
Yeah,
He felt
stop
like
turning shit sideways.
like,
you don't always have to do it.
So there's this new card that everybody loves called Dragon Rage Channel, or Darcy for short.
Yeah.
And it says that it has to attack every turn. Like people don't realize that like that's not everything has to do that. Like you don't have to do that all the time.
Yeah. Now, at the end of Tommy's turn, after Micah's turn, he can get in Narfi for 3, which seems fucking awesome.
I don't know why I bother.
Yeah, I'm making signage.
So he definitely took a lot, but he can definitely stabilize at 6.
I think so. All right, he can pump the fuck out of that spirit.
And he can bring back Narfi, right?
Yeah, he can pump the fuck out of the spirit and bring back Narfi. He can do
Oh,
both.
he can pump it twice and
He
bring
can
back Narfi.
he can level up twice and bring back Narfi. Tommy's dashing on the Ragavan. And that would actually make the thing a 3/4 to bring back Narfi as well.
That's an activated ability.
It's an
correct?
activated ability,
Yeah,
not casting
so
a spell.
Tommy's not going to be able to fuck with it the way that he wants to.
No. All right, Micah. Do it, dude. Fucking level up, level up.
Show me your secrets,
Narfi.
Tommy. Does have some burn in hand.
He got
which is-
Archmage's Charm, but he should have spent that before it went to blocks.
Oh, I didn't know he had Archmage's Charm. I actually like keeping that because let him put some mana into this thing before you steal it.
And then take it. Sure. Level it up. And then Archmage's. Nice. So it is still blocked, though. So the monkey should still die, right? Yeah. There it is. Narfi. Narfi. Micah, don't forget about Narfi.
Does it actually die? Because it's blocked, but the blocker goes away, so it didn't actually deal damage.
That's, I guess, a complex rules question. I don't know. I mean, I don't know, but it's still blocked, though. I don't know.
It changes zones. I don't
Yeah.
think it actually deals the damage.
I don't know. That's something that doesn't come up very often.
This is where we're at.
Yeah. We'll have to look into that because I am not sure.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't, but I started to walk out and realize.
So here's this other side of this Jorn Winter thing.
Okay. I'll tell you what I like
Damn
from this, the icy manipulator. What
You know
played-
what? No,
what I played
yeah,
in the league, it's a
dude,
3-mana
it should
icy.
be good. Yeah, no, I like it.
Like icy manipulator has always been good. It's just the fact that it's 4 mana.
Yeah. Who are you, Bolton? Oh, just Micah. Oh, damn.
Yeah, he's got the nuts here.
Does he?
I think so. It looked like he had burn in hand, so I feel like Tommy's just running his opponent out of.
Okay, well, this could get it.
Does it?
Nope. Micah says, "Hold on, hold on."
Has he brought the Narfi back yet?
He did. Narfi's in play.
That's what's in the middle there.
Yep. If you got a counterspell, it's probably worthwhile.
Oh, remand. Okay, I like this.
Yeah.
I still think it's weird to bring it, have remand as a 3-of in your sideboard.
No, I do agree. It's a little
If you're
funky.
gonna play remand.
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, it's always good if you're going to play it.
Nobody plays it anymore because Counterspell's a legal card, which also begs the question: Counterspell isn't really that much more than Opt.
No, yeah. I mean, he could probably just play counterspell.
You got a lot of blue in your deck, man.
Yeah.
It's not impossible. Just saying.
So it looks like he's got a Dead of Winter over there. No, he's got a leyline in hand and an island. Yeah, that leyline, man. That leyline did shit this entire time.
Yeah, drawing the second copy always sucks.
I don't even think it did anything.
No, it didn't. I don't think Tommy drew any Murktides, which made it even worse.
Exactly.
You know,
It's banking.
That's the thing. I've always made it's like the Leyline of Sanctity. When you try to when you're just a fair deck and you bring in Leyline of Sanctity against a Thoughtseize deck,
No, that's bad.
you just mulligan.
Yeah.
If you played on your opening turn, and then if they were going to Thoughtseize you on turn 1, they already have. They already take it. You're already a card down. They have to draw so many copies.
Yeah.
Before it's good, and even then you can't draw your extra copies, or else it's bad.
So Micah's definitely in a spot here. Oh, look, this fucking terrible card.
It draws a card.
After he exiles one of his own cards.
I don't think you have to do that.
No, you do.
Oh, you do?
You do.
It's not up to?
No. So he's going to get a snow thing out of his graveyard. And now, really, he's probably going to die to a lightning bolt.
Yeah, that's
what's going to happen here.
If he didn't, he does have counter magic in the deck. He's just gonna have to hold it up for the rest of the game if he draws it.
Yeah, he is going to die to lightning bolt. That is what we're going to see. What could have been an awesome turnaround is going to be him dying to lightning bolt, and I will lay that blame on him sideboarding in Leyline of the Void, because that shit was just goddamn plumb unnecessary, Micah. Fucking plumb unnecessary.
I'm gonna say if he didn't have telling time in his deck, that he would have 3 more cards.
Dude, I'm not gonna hate that hard on telling time. It's not good. I know it's not good.
I will, but
a cantrip's a cantrip.
It's just I don't think that this.
That's not. No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
The snake is your cantrip. The snake is your fucking cantrip.
No deck wants that, but the problem here.
Make your 3-drop good. You've got a 3-drop that is just a grindy ass draw a bunch of cards card. Make that card good.
The problem in this moment is that he has a leyline in hand that's dead, and he brought in a leyline that didn't do anything. That's the problem with this game.
That's obviously a problem.
Yeah, this game is fucked because of the leylines.
All right, let's see if Tommy. Well, does he have the win? Is it neither of those is a,
no
3 is a burn
Goif
spell.
Goif. He's got 2 Goifs.
It's a Veil of Summer, I think, on the end.
Yeah,
which is
it
just
is.
fucking great.
It's
one of the
good.
best cards ever printed.
So I think that other side of that.
Tommy's got 2 copies of Archmage's Charm. He's basically already won. Did he take the veil? I don't know that he did. No way in hell I'm not taking the veil. That's like the only thing that can really beat you. I guess a sweeper. Hey, even a sweeper doesn't beat you here. Sweeper's not great.
I think he can level that thing up to be its full shit. What does it do when it's?
Yeah, but Tommy's got the answer.
Oh, he does.
It draws cards. It's an angel that draws cards.
What else does he have?
The thing is, he if he grabbed Veil of Summer, he can't. If Mike has a counter spell for this thing, it's still good.
No, he doesn't have shit. Still sitting that fucking dead ass leyline in hand.
His tapping is telling me he doesn't have shit.
No, he has a leyline, and he has an island in hand. That's what he has in hand.
What does this this artifact thing do?
Yeah. Gross. All right, Micah, you were so close to turn this around. So close. And then your bad sideboard cards. Gotcha. Your bad sideboard cards got you, dude. God damn it, Micah.
And you know what? Before the match, I bitched about his bad main deck cards. You bitched about his bad sideboard cards, which I concur with. And really, the bad cards beat him. At the end of the day, bad cards beat him.
They did. Well,
I think he's got the basis of a good deck here.
No, he does. It's very solid. He just needs
close.
to.
It was really close.
No, if he didn't bring those cards in, none of the cards he brought in did anything.
Yeah, no,
they didn't do anything. They did literally nothing. All right, Micah, we're gonna come out here and fucking give you what for, because that's what we do.
I'm the guy who kills people who bring in Leyline more than anybody. But at a rare turn, I'm actually going to say that the Soul Guide Lantern was a much worse bring-in than the Leyline.
Well, the Leyline at least kept him off of Merc.
At least you have a reason for bringing it in.
Yeah, the Leyline is just, there's no reason for that. It didn't do anything.
Yeah, no, but I mean the Soul Guide Lantern, there's no reason for that. If you're
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. No,
unless you just want to cycle it.
There's a loose reason for the Leyline.
Yeah.
It's only keeping him off of one card, which you should be able to counterspell.
Exactly. He's got counters and he's got kill spells to deal with.
Exactly. So that's already bad enough to do that. But then the Soul Guide Lantern, that's just fucking plumb unnecessary, man. Like that didn't do you any good.
All that being said, Micah, Lil Hume, stick with it, man. I like the deck.
No, we will help you. If you need stuff, let us know.
No, man. Take our advice. I'm going to have you cut the telling times. And honestly, I don't even think you need to replace it with cantrips. I think you just need more stuff. My goal for you is when you cast that 3-mana thing, that your only misses or more copies of itself.
Yeah, for sure.
Like the entire deck should just be snow.
Yep.
No, I'll take that back. You're going to have a couple removal spells. You want to have the Thought Seasons.
You're going to have stuff, yeah.
The counter spells, all that. But like, I want to minimize that. I don't think you need to 2-mana cantrips that aren't a snake. The snake does it,
Yeah. All right. We'll be back very soon. Stay tuned. We gotta change around.
I just noticed that. It's been round 1 the entire night.
Hey, man. It's all right. All right. Motherfucking round 3.
You guys are good to go.
We've got Tommy DeRose versus Zach Barker.
Yeah. Zach, kind of new to the scene here.
He is, but he's
new to Modern. He's been piloting the Storm deck the last several weeks, and honestly, I'm actually kind of impressed for a newish player.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Deck, it's not the easiest deck to maneuver if you're not used to it. And
it's not.
He's been putting up pretty good results, honestly.
No, he has. He's got an invitational point.
Yeah.
Already, so this could mean his second. And no, I definitely appreciate the shit out of Zach because he jumped into a deck that is a solid classic meta deck, and that was a good start to begin with, and then he's kept with it.
Yeah.
And he gets better all the time. And I told him the other day, he talked about wanting another deck, and I'm like, yeah, I know it makes sense to want another deck because you get bored sometimes, but the guys that put up really good numbers are the guys that really know the decks they play. And he took that to heart and decided. He told me the next day, he said that, and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put some work in on this deck, and I'm gonna get to know this thing. It is a good deck, man. It's a solid deck.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's good to see him keeping with it. Good to see him fucking putting work in. So that's what you need. That's what Magic is all about: is putting the work in, cleaning up all the little inconsistencies that are easy to develop over time. It's a game about efficiency. All right. So I feel like they're still waiting on us. I think no. Okay, here we go. Zach played a land. He was just really, really considering what land to play. All right, classic start for a Storm. Little Sur Envisioning. That's what happens. Next turn, we're going to see a Baral for sure. Because, that's what happens there. Yeah, it looks like a solid hand for Zach.
The one lander could be an issue.
Oh, he kept a one lander. Okay, yeah. You just bought him that, Zach. You just bought him that shit.
Yeah, if it's not he's fucked.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Serum Vision missed the land. Yeah.
Zach, damn it. All right. So I'm going to have the talk. The magic talk I have with newer players.
I feel like we've all kept this hand.
We all have. At some point in our history as Magic players, we've all kept a one-land hand. But that is the one thing you don't do. You don't keep a one-land hand.
Tommy knows if he's drawing a land next turn. Zach doesn't know yet.
You do not keep a one-land hand. That is not a thing you do. Oh, my God.
So he has to waste another cantrip to try to hit a land.
Oh, God. This is so not good.
His win conditions are just going to the graveyard.
Oh, God. That's so not good.
You can't. You need lands. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Well, he's learning the lesson the hard way. He had to discard a hand size.
All right. So the talk is coming. The talk of the birds and the bees of Magic. You don't keep a fucking one-land hand. Ever.
I really like this card Consider, John.
It's really good.
That's really good.
It's really good. All right. Tommy's got to feel super fucking confident here. I mean, just super confident.
Well, yes and no. I feel like he probably does, but
he's getting aggressive with it.
Okay.
I feel like maybe he waited one turn just to hold up counterspell just in case Zach sticks something that matters.
Yeah, and
well, he can just kill whatever. So right now he needs to stick a reducer.
Okay, he drew the second land. That's huge.
All right. So that's the thing. He's going to have to stick a reducer.
Yep.
And that's going to get bolted.
It will. But that's fine.
It is fine. It's what has to happen. And that's why I feel like Tommy definitely feels safe and, in this driver's seat here. He's just going to kill that thing. Yep. The lands, Zach. The lands.
I really hate this art on Bolt. Not because it's like this goofy, like
Japanese
Japanese,
thing.
but just because it doesn't look like a lightning bolt.
You can't
And
see it on here.
And the classic bolts just look so good.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
I can't get on board with this.
All right, so this
looks like it should be a Helix to me.
This game's lost. Most likely. I won't say absolutely because we've seen some crazy turnarounds, but most likely this isn't going anywhere.
It's not looking good for Zach. He lost it right away.
Yeah. He did. That one lander, dude. That one lander. Ugh. So that's it.
I think he's got to land on top.
Yeah, I wouldn't have bottomed that reducer though. If that was the plan, I would not have bottomed the reducer because you need the reducer. You can't operate Storm without the reducers. All right, well they're gonna fucking.
Oh my God, we have Tommy engaging in a game 1 handshake
with dignity, wrapping it up on game 1.
Yeah.
All right, game 2.
The old, game 1 handshake. We need to get a soundboard. We need to have a special sound whenever somebody does a game 1 handshake.
I don't know what sound that would be. What would that sound be?
What was that old sitcom with the talking horse? And it was like,
oh, yeah,
like Mr. Ed.
Yeah, Mr. Ed. That's exactly what it was.
We need like a Mr. Ed sound.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, let's look at sideboards. Whoop. You need to discourage hats. No hats at the streaming table. Turn them backwards, folks. I want to see your hands, not your hats.
Not to mention, I think if you turn your hat backwards, your magic game goes up exponentially.
I agree. Yeah, I think that is
why it works, man. It's like you ever see that movie Over the Top with Stallone?
Right.
You turn that hat backward, it's like a switch.
Yep.
Honestly, nobody's afraid of a guy who's got the fucking bill of his hat pointing at you. You know, like
right.
There's a mental game to be played here.
Exactly. All right, so Zach, don't keep a one on hand. That's what we call being an asshole. Don't be an asshole. Don't keep a one on hand.
Was there any sideboarding from either side?
I didn't see much. Whatever was done was too quick.
Tommy has Veil of Summer in his deck, and Veil of Summer is very good against Storm.
Bolt, Bobble, Ragavan. That seems fine. I like that Ragavan. Although on the play, though, or on the draw.
But better hand for Zach than last one.
Yeah.
Not great. No reducer, but he does have the Serum Vision to try to set it up.
Well, that's important.
Yeah, I think he did hit a goblin there, so that's good.
Both on top. I feel like Tommy's just going to stick this Ragavan here. Stick the Ragavan, Tommy.
Yeah, I would actually be surprised because what we've seen so far is he's reluctant to do that.
I know, but this is the match where it's perfect. This is the match where you want to.
So this is going to show us a lot. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, he's doing it.
Get the Ragavan down.
Thank God.
Yes.
This lane comes in tap. I'm going to go out there and slap you.
Yes, get the monkey down. Is he gonna?
Oh, he passed. John, he passed. I fucking told you. Like, he is afraid to play the monkey on turn 1. He's afraid.
So he's gonna bolt this guy, which is good.
It's fine, but he could have done it on his turn.
He could have done it on his turn. Yes, indeed.
I don't know why he's so afraid of the monkey.
I mean, he's gonna dash the monkey, so I guess
that's just not as good as having it on the battlefield all the time.
Yeah, no, I agree. I feel like that should have been a monkey turn. Should have been a monkey turn because we know he's gonna dash this fucker.
I was really hoping I was wrong. Okay,
no, he's not. Here. He's not dashing it, so he's gonna hold up a bolt for another reducer. That's not bad. That's smart. The reducers are everything. They have to have a reducer to go off.
The sequencing is beyond suspect.
He could have just led with the monkey.
Yeah.
He could have just led with the monkey.
He could have.
Here we are. The
It'd
age
be
of
the same
monkey.
game state, only he would have hit with the monkey and he'd have a treasure in play.
Twice.
Yeah.
Or what will be twice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't disagree. I cannot disagree. All right. Oh shit. He's getting ready. It says storm count, motherfucker. Appreciate Zach acknowledging where things are supposed to go in the camera.
Yeah, and I played against Zach recently, and you can tell he's very new to this. He told me he's like he'll start starting off on a term, not really not knowing if he's got it or not, and just getting
Right.
he's not to the point that like a lot of Storm players they know, it's just like, oh, you're just dead now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And like he's not really at that point yet, but he knows he's learning when he can try to go for it.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, there's an electromancer.
Yeah, I'll say if nothing else, the monkey's dead.
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
If Tommy's not dead, the monkey's dead.
Yeah.
You get the electromancer down now, right?
I would think so, yes.
Oh, he's making goblins.
This
This is good.
Yeah, that's good.
Tommy didn't have a good way to deal with this.
You make a note to never use anything other than the big ass dice allowed. We're gonna buy more dice. D20s are. We can't read that shit. You should radio. Put a dice on there we can read.
We get a bigger die on that.
Thank you. See, oh my god, it's so much easier. You guys are fucking sports.
Thank you. We can't read the 20s. So 8 1-1s.
That's nothing to sneeze at. Sneeze at. God, fucking dentures.
Nothing to sleaze at.
Sleaze at. Nothing. Oh god. Mm.
I don't know if that's how you said it, but it just sounded funny in my head.
It's probably not far off. Mm. All right. So he's gonna block hers for days.
Yeah, we got you, Micah. We were wondering the same thing.
He's got Mystical Dispute, Electromancer, and I don't know what the other card is. Oh god. Nope. Over here. Oh, that is a
Gifts.
Gifts Ungiven. Gifts Ungiven. Okay.
Which, if Tommy brought in Veil of Summer,
Gang block it, Zach. Gang block it. 2 goblins. 2.
I just put one in front.
No, I put 2.
It's a 2-1.
I know, but you got a bolt.
If he wants to go through all this,
Sure. No, I,
just to bolt the thing that you block with. I'm
fair enough.
100%
Fair enough.
okay
Yeah,
with that.
yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. I cannot argue with that. Definitely block the fucking thing, though. Don't let it go. You don't block, Zach. Block.
Yeah, you have to.
Block.
Now, Tommy's in this weird spot where I think Tommy kind of wants this to die. Like, he's okay with it dying, obviously, or he wouldn't attack. But, like, it's going to give him delirium if it dies.
Right. Sure. Yeah, he's leaning into that for sure. So that way Darcy's.
He John's play, which I liked less. I feel like he just used an extra goblin.
No, I mean it's just you. Like I said, I agree with you after the discussion. You were right.
Yeah.
It's fine to just take a card out of his hand. It's better, really.
Yeah. He's definitely got a smaller clock now. I mean, you reduce your clock by 1 goblin, which I mean that could be a lot.
It could be everything. Every point in Magic is everything. Nothing is nothing.
How do you feel about sacrificing 1 for this to get 5 in?
I don't know if I like that. I would have probably just saved up until I could grape shot.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd give up any of those. Because you just dash in another monkey, and you're not going to trade your Electromancer.
And there might just be some like a little bit of inexperience here for sure. But I mean, this is far from a decided.
No, this is pretty good. This is a good back and forth here.
Let's see what Tommy gets here. Tommy, no green mana. Okay, so I didn't see him go for the sideboard. I don't know if he realizes this, but Veil of Summer is disgusting against Gifts Ungiven. Just absolutely disgusting.
Oh snap! Zach wins the counter battle.
Wasn't much of a battle, but he did win.
No, it wasn't much. It was a 1-2.
Let's throw down while you're tapped out.
No, Zach, I actually.
And if you don't have the removal for Tommy, then it's absolutely the right move.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Ain't saying shit about that. It's toast.
Okay, he's got 2 cards face down. Try to. Okay.
Here's the Delirium. Or the trigger from Darcy.
He's got an Archmage's Charm and something.
Ah, lean to the left, people. Lean away from the wall. Alright, so now Zach has got no reducer. Stuck with the gifts. Got a Manamorphose. Definitely don't do... I would attack with 3 goblins. That's what I do here. Do the rest at instant speed.
Really?
Well, not the rest. Not Manamorphose. A monkey.
A Ragavan.
Yeah, I would just attack with 3 goblins. That's still good positive damage. You know.
Yeah. I don't hate it.
Gifts at the end of Tommy's turn. Save that Manamorphose. That's what I would do. 3 goblins.
I think what I might try to do, I might attack with all. And if he dashes the Ragavan in response, I gifts.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so you attacked with all of them. I'm always conservative on attacks. I don't like to extend too much.
Yeah, I generally don't either. I'm just trying to think in the terms of this game where there is definitely a clock involved. You know, like,
for sure. Getting for 3.
I try to play decks to where, you know, like if the game goes on forever, I win. You know, like that's how I play Magic.
I would have just gifts.
Yeah, you gifts first.
Yeah. I don't like you should have saved the Manamorphose for your turn.
Absolutely.
Oof.
And see, it would have been better to gifts.
And then let it eat a counter spell. Yeah. And here's another gift.
There's another gift, which this is great. Just do it. Just throw it down.
He's tapped out, so.
Tommy's down to 1 card. I mean.
Yeah. All right.
And Tommy's also going to be going down to 1 here, right? Like,
yeah.
Like if he throws everything forward.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't even have to. You can just attack with 3, leave 1 back in case he dashes a monkey, so you don't die.
I don't know. At this point, I like just fucking going for it. You don't want
to die to monkey plus burn spell, so maybe you attack with just a couple.
I mean, monkey. He's at 8, so he can't die to monkey plus burn.
Well, he's got the Darcy, so.
Oh, right.
Is this on his main? That I assume he's doing this.
Yeah, he's doing this on his main.
Yeah, so like I like attacking with like maybe. No more than 3 goblins.
Yeah, leave 1 back for sure.
And if he left 2 back, I think I like that better.
Yeah.
Because Tommy's got a lot of things to worry about. He's kind of dead to the board, and he's also dead to Zach's next turn. So if you're Zach, all you got to do is survive.
For sure. So Grape Shot hand, Ritual in hand. Yeah, Tommy's like, nope, I don't like that. Not yet.
Tommy's head by far the least camera friendly.
Yeah. Lean to the left.
It's amazing how the 2 least camera friendly folks are employees here.
Right. All right. So hand. Okay. Yeah, I'll always put well, not always. No, he just went full bore.
Okay, so now he left himself dead to burn spell plus.
See what Tommy's got.
And Zach, I don't know if you watched the like. Okay.
Oh, he doesn't have it.
Yeah.
He's not dead.
Tommy's dead. There's nothing he can draw here that gets him out of this.
Nope.
So we're going to game 3.
Game 3. Look at us making decisions ahead of time. We know what's happening here. Huh? Huh?
He's not gonna have to cast a spell. You can just turn those things sideways and call it a day.
Yeah. Always lead with it. He's got nothing to say about all of them. That's for sure. All right. Going to game 2. So Zach is still unfamiliar with all the elements of his sideboard.
Yeah, he doesn't use it. He doesn't. He like I said, he's new. He's basically a brand new player.
Yep.
He doesn't use his sideboard at all, which it's unfortunate. That's an aspect of the game he needs to learn.
No, sure. It is. And I will always tell new players that sideboarding is honestly like the hardest part of the game. It really is.
I gotta be honest. Like I know this isn't any like veteran Storm players watching this. Like maybe you're like not so impressed. I mean, literally, this guy's brand new to Modern. I mean, and
yeah,
he's a pretty new Magic player in general.
Uh-huh.
He's pretty green, and he's putting up results, man. Like
he is. He's doing good.
He just navigated this. This was kind of a hard game to navigate, and he got there.
Mm-hmm. No, he's doing good, man.
And really, I mean, like game 1, just he never had a chance. Like he just. This is not a great hand.
I'd probably ship that. No, I think he's gonna keep it.
I don't hate to keep. I mean,
it's not the worst. It's not the worst.
My thing about this deck is that you are the long game deck. I mean, so many times I think that like the Storm player, if they just waited, there's no way I could ever deal with it. You know, if they just waited until they had like 5 lands and
you couldn't.
Yeah,
you couldn't. No, I agree. It's not the best hand.
As long as your opponent is not playing hand disruption, like I think you're the game.
Yeah.
The long game champion. Because Storm does just kind of lose to hand disruption pretty bad.
No, it does, yeah.
Extra value, Darcy here. Good games tonight indeed, Mike. I agree.
Yeah. No, that's pretty good stuff.
This is a good one. I think this is the best one.
Oh, you got the Brawl. So do you jam the Brawl or do you wait for the Brawl to reduce your spells? I feel like I haven't played Storm.
Well, he
myself.
To wait. I think I would have jammed and just let him jam the bolts into it, but
yeah. No, that's
he's right.
That's the thing that I don't know. I've never played Storm, so I don't know if it makes sense to wait until you can play it and then have a reducer.
It's not getting that much better for you.
Yeah, it's not. It's overall, I suppose. All right, well, this is the turn to get him down. Although, waiting opens you up to counter spells.
Here, I fucking love it. I love it if he's just passing here because this is what I'm saying with Storm. If there's a point where like if you don't try to aggressively, okay, he's playing a thing. I'm more afraid of the Storm player that just doesn't play anything.
Right.
Just sculpting his.
Well, this is going to be eaten by a counterspell most likely. Is it? Or is it eating a counterspell? No. Yeah, it is. And that's where
and that's fine.
It would have made sense. Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
He had that to burn. That actually.
Well, he used to loot.
That doesn't happen.
Why not? The loot?
Why would the loot happen? It wasn't in play.
He countered a spell. No, he countered the counter spell.
The counterspell was countering it.
Oh, yeah, it wouldn't have happened. You're right. Derp.
That wouldn't happen.
You can unplug that thing by now. It's charged.
Right.
All right, we got to resolve this. Got to resolve this. Dustin's got it. All right, so while we're waiting on this delay here, I want to remind everybody about the Modern 500 tournament coming up in May. Last Saturday in May. $25 to enter. $500 store credit distributed amongst the top 4, I believe. Good Modern tournament. Come out. Make it happen. Because the more players we get for this thing, the more we can keep it going, the higher the prizes we get. So keep that in mind.
Is the guest mic good to go, John?
It could be.
Yeah. We got Wes coming back.
Oh, okay. I gotta add.
We're getting the guest mic set up. Give us just a minute. We're gonna have Wes Williamson in the booth with us.
Add. I'll type in guest mic, would you?
Guest mic?
Yeah, you're just guest. It's fine. Yeti Classic. Okay.
Yep. Perfect.
It's on.
It's on.
Awesome.
You get it spiked up. I know that has been an issue in the past. He has to turn me down. I'm too damn loud.
Oh, dang it, Dustin.
All right, sorry, missing a little bit of the coverage here to get a guest in the booth. But Tommy's playing what may be the best card advantage card spell in Magic right now, and getting rid of a mana reducer.
Which is fucking huge for Storm.
Oh yeah.
That means everything.
So they're in game 3.
This is game 3. Zach is kind of brand new, and this is the deck he started with, and he's actually not bad with it.
Storm is an interesting choice for the first deck.
Yeah, no, it
really
is.
is, but
For
it's-
first time, yeah.
But
I've been impressed.
if that's the type of Magic you want to play,
I think he wants to play other stuff after starting with Storm,
It's the
but
cheapest
he
deck to build.
acknowledges that Storm is good, and the more he puts in with it, the better he'll do with it.
yeah.
So, like, he wants to play something else, but he wants to also put up good results, so he's sticking with it, which is awesome.
As long as Isaiah stops ego stomping him.
Ego stomping?
he was giving him shit for his card choices or his sideboard choices, but he lost. Isaiah lost anyway, so.
Oh,
Well, that's the thing.
He doesn't even sideboard.
Oh well.
Zach is new to the competitive Magic overall, and sideboarding is definitely one of the hardest things to do in the game.
Absolutely.
So I definitely don't fault him. Sideboarding is a bitch.
Sideboarding is extremely difficult.
All right, here's the monkey.
Dashing Ragavan.
Always dashing.
Yeah, he's just casting it.
Oh.
I thought he tapped.
He's holding on to a repeal.
He revealed it off of the iteration.
I feel like I probably would have, I don't know,
Dashed it there.
dashed it, but I feel like Zach could have
I feel
repealed
I
it.
feel like I would have, except I've been criticizing him for never hard casting it, and so this is the one time
You're
where I
right.
think it would have been right, and he refused.
No, I think that he could have repealed it at end step for Zach.
Oh, yeah, he could have.
Tommy might have something else in mind that he wants to do with his mana.
Yeah, for sure. Like counter those gifts.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, counter.
Which I didn't see Tommy sideboard at all, and I know he has Veil of Summer, and Veil of Summer very good against burn. For this moment right now, when your opponent casts gifts and you're just Veil, it's gross. It's really gross. It's like, no, you don't get the gifts, and I draw a card.
Yeah, it's.
First time I did it on Moto, my opponent cursed at me in the chat.
What? I'm shocked. People get salty in Moto chat. I'm shocked.
Yeah, I should really close it. Like John didn't even know it existed. I was like playing John. I'm like,
Oh, but
he's like, where's my opponent? Like he disappeared. I'm like, he's probably cursing you out in the chat. And he's like, I don't even know where to see that. And it's like, you're fucking better off not knowing where to see it.
I enjoy seeing the salt every now and again.
Yeah.
Are they scooping it up?
I think they are.
Tommy D with the 3-0 then, right?
Yeah, he needed it. I don't think he had one. We saw it's a scoop.
What?
It's a scoop.
Who got it?
I'm guessing Tommy. Yeah, it looked like Tommy.
Tommy had a Ragavan and a Dragon Rage Chandler, and Zach had nothing.
Yeah, so
That will make Tommy's second.
So if Tommy scoops, he's got some explaining to do.
Yeah. No, that'll be Tommy's second point for the invitation.
Okay, so they were both playing for second point.
Yep. Zach is already invited, and Tommy now has a second point.
So he's now tied with me on the leaderboard.
Yep. The extra points when it comes to the
I've only
invitational
played one event.
for people that finish in the top payout, every point will be worth a pack's worth of credit. So
Right on.
that's what that means. So yeah, no, it's good
Bonus
stuff.
multipliers are sweet.
Yeah.
He left Passing Flames under.
Oh, we did not catch that.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah, the loot was a problem, and I don't know if we got it. I told them to fix it, but that was on them to fix. So
Yeah.
if they didn't fix it correctly, I apologize.
We will address it and try to fix it better.
This is the thing, man. Like you see, like from here, you see like how many mistakes people actually make in a match of Magic that normally just
Yeah.
go completely unnoticed.
Yeah,
And,
no,
we
exactly.
do our best to clean
And
it up.
it's hard. It's hard for us to catch it too because we have to
No.
run out and catch it and try to catch
It
it.
was definitely a mistake. Neither player realized that loot should never have happened.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
Because he wasn't
I told
actually
him
in play.
to reverse it, and I guess I should have been
Rounded
more
all the way
hands-on
back.
reversing
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Well, that
View is
does
always
it.
easier from above. The view is always easier from above.
Yeah, oh, exactly, for sure.
The correct way to do it is actually the card goes back to Tommy's hand, and then it would be Thoughtsy.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is on the
Mhm.
Thoughtsy, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Including lands.
or yeah, it would go back to Zach's hand, and Tommy would get a free Thoughtsy.
Right.
That's the correct way to resolve that. But.
The only difference being that Tommy could take a land if he so chose.
Right.
Yeah.
So, that is it's our 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
We got Tommy with another point. We didn't add anybody new, which we want to add more people.
Yeah.
We want more people on our list.
Sorry.
We want more
Yeah,
invitationals.
Yeah,
Yeah, what the fuck, Wes? Come on.
Well, that
We
round
have
one feature match did not go my way.
It did not, man.
I had to cash in on all my bad luck that from the months I've missed.
Yeah,
We don't pick the pairings. We do pick who goes on camera, and
Oh, so
we
you just wanted to see you get my ass kicked.
no, we just wanted to see you. We
Yeah.
wanted to see you.
didn't put you on a stream,
We
yeah.
don't put O1s on camera in round 2.
Oh!
And we knew you were probably gonna lose, so that was the slot.
Okay.
It's a horrible matchup for your deck.
That's
It's
a matchup
horrible
thing for
matchup.
sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
But anyway, we'll be back at 10 for the second tournament,
Yeah.
and I think we're gonna have a pretty good turnout. at 10,
We should have
actually.
turnout.
I think we got quite a few more players committed
Yeah.
to coming in for the 10 o'clock.
So-
and, that's the way it's been the last couple weeks. That's how it used to be pre-COVID. It seems like we're getting back to that schedule.
We hope so.
We clean up at the 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
And,
So before we sign off, I want to reiterate again, invitation coming up at the end of the month, April 30th. If you haven't got in here, got 3.0 yet, still alive to do so. We've still got 8 events or so before that happens. So get in here, get a 3.0 so you can get invited to the invitational. Also, in May, we've got the 500 Modern Tournament. I talked about it a little bit before. Still a thing. Want to remind everybody again, $25 to enter. $500 store credit paid out to the top. Definitely want to see everybody out here for that. Also want to touch on for the pre-release for Streets of Capenia, we are going to give an invitational qualifying point for any 3-0s for any 3-0s in the pre-release events for the Streets of New Capenna, which is going to happen right before the invitational.
Okay.
So
last
chance qualifiers. Exactly, last chance qualifier. So if you're going to play in the pre-release, if you get a 3-0 in the pre-release, you get invited to the invitational. So get on out here and play. We want to see you.
Also, anybody interested in doing some commentary, my spot is up for grabs for the invitational. I will be, unfortunately, I will not be here. I will be watching Opeth and Mastodon.
Yeah, it's not unfortunately.
In Milwaukee.
Oh, man. Unfortunate.
Yeah. All right, so anywho, we'll be back here in a little bit for the 10. Hope to see you guys back. Keep listening.
Later.
Yeah. Yeah.